Good morning, everyone. I am Karen Dunphy, a licensed practitioner here at Centers for Spiritual Living, Greater Las Vegas. Welcome. So we'll settle in for a brief meditation this morning, and before we do, I want to thank everyone who's attending online, and I also want to invite you to turn your attention towards your devices and cell phones, and make sure you hit the silent button so that we won't have any distractions or interruptions. And we shall turn our attention inward, shall we? Let's just notice the beauty of this day, that's right here, in this room, in this spiritual community we call home. Going within, settling in, going to the deepest, darkest nooks and crannies of our heart mind, our body, mind, and spirit. Letting go of any distractions of the day so far. And just knowing there's nowhere else you need to be, and nothing else you need to be doing. Today's meditation will be a combination: contemplation, breath work, and zazen. There are many forms of meditation. All involve awareness, consciousness, and movement. Before there was Zen, there was zazen. Zazen is sitting meditation, anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. So this morning we'll practice a little zazen. We'll have a couple of zazen sessions with a pause in between. And just allow yourself to trust the process and become conscious of wordless awareness. And here's how zazen works. Sit upright, but not uptight. Feet on the floor, hands on your lap, facing up or down. And in zazen, we're going to keep the eyes open and relaxed. They can be slightly closed or looking upward. And the process is we will internally count every exhale, starting at 1 and going up to 10. Then back to 1. And doing this for the duration of the practice. When your mind wanders, which it does, gently bring it back to 1. There is no right or wrong. It's like repetitions of any exercise. You must practice over and over to develop skill in order to channel and release your talent. The skill is becoming still. The talent is becoming who you are. The breath is the vehicle of awakening. It functions as a tether to the present self, a lifeline from the who You are awake to the who is caught up in the dream of the ego. So let us begin. I will keep track of time and just follow your exhales. As our consciousness moves here and there, to the past and to the future. You are living. Life is living you. In this moment, the present moment, that's the present. So as your mind wanders, just bring it gently back to your consciousness. enjoy our Zen. Focus on your exhales. Just notice thoughts come and go like clouds passing in the sky. As you see a thought, you may just say thought. Notice any body sensations, looking to the future, looking in the past, right here and right now. That's the present. The skill is being still. The talent is being who you are. You can feel the breath of life entering and exiting as we live in this moment. And now I invite you to gently allow your consciousness to come back into the room. And I'll share with you an insight from Viktor Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning. It's considered to be maybe his greatest insight. You cannot control what happens to you in life, but you can always control what you will feel and do about what happens to you. And this will bring our meditation to a close. I thank you, and service will begin at the top of the hour.
Don't know when this change happened. It seemed like overnight. Now I'm rooted in the spirit. I'm rooted in the spirit. It happened without a fight. Something is new about me. I feel it with each breath. There's a majesty about me, a majesty about me. I feel it in my step. A new heaven and a new earth is what I something, yes. Something turn me around. Turn me around. And if you wanna find me, I'll tell you where I live. It's on higher. Higher, higher ground. Oh yes, something turn. Something, something.
Bienvenidos, mis amigos. Welcome to a wonderful day here at Center for Spiritual Living. We have a special offering that we're going to start this morning off with. So you were invited to bring pictures of your loved ones and put it on our Dia de los Muertos ofrenda over here. So if you haven't done so yet, I'm going to give you just a second to do that. We're going to do a little community blessing. So this is a call and response kind of thing. So we're going to start by welcoming all of the queridos espíritus y nuestra ofrenda de amor y memoria. Welcome to our altar of love and memory, all you beloved spirits. So I'm gonna do what's written in white here, and you're gonna respond with what's written in orange, okay? This is a community blessing, so we're gonna bless the altar that we have lovingly created here. I want to thank Kaylee Marshall for that. Isn't it a beautiful altar today? And we're just going to go ahead and do this blessing. And we've got a few things we're going to do for call and response, and then I'll finish it off. And then we're going to kick it off to a wonderful day, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that here. All right. We gather in gratitude for the lives that touched ours. Their love lives on in us. For the laughter and the love that once filled our hearts and homes. We give thanks. For the wisdom they shared, the lessons that guide our days. We remember and honor them. For the love that lingers beyond time and space, unseen yet felt in every breath. Love never dies. May this altar, adorned with beautiful images of our love, become a bridge between worlds, a luminous path that guiding spirits home. We bless the hands that built the altar, the hearts that remember, and the souls who return with tenderness and grace. May our memories be on holy ground. May our grief be transformed into gratitude. May we live each day as a prayer of continuity, knowing that love never dies, but dances forever between here and beyond. Que la luz de sus almas siga brillando en nosotros. May the light of their souls continue to shine within us. Y así es, y así lo dejamos ser. And so it is, and so we let it be. That's right. Beautiful. Yeah. I knew I couldn't get through it without crying. But that's typical, right? All right, we are going to start our service here. Because I'm going to tell you who's here, and then I get to sit down and receive today. So this is a wonderful experience for me. With us today is one of my favorite people in the entire world. Reverend Colleen Tanaka was my mentor during practitioner training. See, I'm crying again. And then she was my beloved colleague in ministerial school. We spent 4 years together, driving back and forth to San Diego, God only knows how many times, to take our classes together in Encinitas at the Center for Spiritual Living's Home Institute. And so we have been on this path for a long time together. You know her as a former spiritual leader here during the pandemic. She held this community together with love and light, an amazing amount of consciousness. And so she is here today to give us our message. But before that, we have our beloved David Villela here to sing with us today. And so we're going to do our opening song, and then I'm going to sit down and let these guys take care of it. So Justin, what are we singing?
Yeah, we come together.
We come together. Oh, David's going to join us. Would you stand? Words are going to be on the screen.
The person next to you, say I recognize the God in you.
So no affirmation? All right then.
Our house lights just went out, folks. We're not sure why, so.
Stay in consciousness here. And what our affirmation is today, I don't know. But it is not on the order of service today. Here it is. Well, let's read it together, all right? So let's read together. I give thanks for grace. It responds to consciousness
and blesses me
without conditions.
Perfect peace flows through me. All is as it should be. I release, I let go, and I know perfect peace. Let's sing it now. Perfect peace flows through me. All is as it should be. I release, I let go, and I know perfect peace.
As I look out into the room, and I can see all the mystics here. The consciousness of the mystic within in each and every one of us is the mystic. I'm so grateful for that, and embracing grace in everyday life and the theme for this month and this service, and especially welcoming in this morning Reverend Colleen, who we so missed and so love and who is so dear to our hearts. I turn my attention inward, and I invite everyone to turn their attention inward and just feel and know and be the presence of consciousness of spirit within. The presence of spirit within. How great is that? I'm so excited to be here, right now, in this moment, just feeling the love in this room. Just getting ready for just a spectacular service here. I just am going nuts. I just love it. So, keeping in consciousness now, just prepare yourself for a great message, and I will release this just simply by saying, and so it is.
Let's sing it now. Perfect peace flows through me. All is as it should be. I release, I let go, and I know perfect peace. One more time now. Perfect peace flows through me. All is as it should be. I release, I let go, and I know perfect peace. Perfect peace. my soul. I'm diving in, get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to this new beginning, here where I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. Ooh, I'm diving in. Yes, get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. So get ready, yes, get ready, my soul. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Yes, here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Yes, here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Yes, here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. Ooh, I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. Ooh, I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. So get ready, my soul. Yes, get ready, my soul. Thank you.
You know what? We're having a time. Yeah. Get ready. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. So, I got to get myself together too because that was powerful. Like, thank you so much. Thank you. They have another treat for you later on in the service, and I thank you for that too, because a lot of work goes into these things, and I appreciate it. So in September, Laura and I went on a road trip to Long Beach, California to attend the retirement of our friend, Reverend Bobby Becker. And it was fun. Brought back a lot of good memories, fun road trips. Hadn't been to church for a while, and I thought, wow. And I was listening to Reverend Bobby and thinking, oh, that looks fun. So Laura and I got in the car, and I said, you know, I might be open to speaking before the end of the year. She goes, I'll send you the titles. So I got them later that day, and I reviewed them, and then I let them go. And then a few days later, I reviewed them, and I saw November 2nd, Awakening to Mystic Consciousness. Okay, well, that's for me, because as many of you know, that is my passion. So that's how I got here, and I'm grateful to be here. Thank you, Laura. Because it is truly a privilege to be here. It's a privilege to be here. And I take that seriously, so thank you. Who are you? Who are you? To me, awakening mystical consciousness is an exploration of that question. Who am I? Who am I? And so I'd like to take just a moment and invite you to close your eyes. And just go within and silently within yourself, ask yourself that. Who am I? Who am I? Just notice what comes up. Open your eyes. We'll come back to that a little bit later. Awakening mystical consciousness is experiencing a profound shift in awareness where we realize our true spiritual identity. Awakening mystical consciousness is experiencing a profound shift in awareness where we realize our true spiritual identity. So I'm going to talk about 4 things this morning. From a broad perspective, a lot of what I'm going to talk about is the work of Michael Singer. Now, he has great books out there. He has tons and tons of talks on YouTube. So if what I'm talking about today is interesting to you, sparks something to you, go and dive into his work. It's quite amazing. So the 4 things I'm going to talk about are, what is my true spiritual identity? What is the personal mind? What is consciousness? And what is letting go? That's what I'm going to talk about today. So, what is our true spiritual consciousness? In the beginning, God. In the beginning, consciousness. God and consciousness are often used synonymously. So I, you, we are created in the image and likeness of God. I am consciousness. That's what that means. I'm created in the image and likeness of God. I am consciousness. So as consciousness, I have been born into this physical body, and I have come here to experience creation, as it comes in and passes through me. The world comes in, it's beautiful, it passes through me. This could be known as the Garden of Eden. And in the garden, everything has its nature. A rattlesnake has its nature, and a butterfly has its nature. And I am one with the nature of things. That's what being in paradise, the Garden of Eden, is. I am one with the nature of things. And I allow myself to experience each deeply. So while a butterfly may elicit joy and a rattlesnake may elicit fear, I'm just allowing myself to experience that deeply. That experience passes through, and as a result, I become a greater being. That's the deal. I'm here to experience life deeply, allow it to pass through me, and as a result, become a greater being. But you know what happens? Somewhere along the line, I decide that butterflies are good and rattlesnakes are bad. Uh-oh. So I like butterflies and I dislike rattlesnakes. This is the beginning of the personal mind. So what is the personal mind? The personal mind is, I have eaten from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Right? I started judging. I like some things, I don't like other things. We know how the story goes. Once you eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, we get kicked out of the garden. We get the boot, like we're out. What happens once we're outside the Garden of Eden? We're working by the sweat of our brow. Life changes, doesn't it? It used to be this beautiful paradise of oneness and deep experiences and learning and growth, and now, here I am, stuck in this personal mind. I started judging my experience. That's what happened. So some things I like, and I cling to them. And some things I dislike, so I resist them. I push them away, right? The Buddhists refer to this as clinging and resisting. And so these experiences I'm having are no longer passing through, are they? They're getting stuck because I'm clinging and I'm resisting. They're getting stuck, and now I am out of harmony with reality. Joel Goldsmith would call that the human experience. Michael Singer calls it the human predicament. Reality is not personal. Boy, if we got that, it would change our lives. Reality is not personal. But I just made it personal, didn't I? I just made it personal because I like some things and I don't like other things. So I've created these blockages inside. And as a result of that, now I'm trying to control my experiences in order that these blockages don't get hit. My personal mind starts working overtime to try to keep me okay inside. I asked it to. Let's remember that. I said, mind, I'm not okay in here, so help me make things be okay. Here's what this could look like. Just a little example. See if you can relate to it at all. I'm invited to a party. I don't really like parties. I don't like being around lots of people. It's just not my thing. So, reluctantly, I say yes to going to the party. Well, it's not long after I say yes that I start thinking, what the hell did I say I'd go to this party for? I don't really want to go to the party. I don't like being around lots of people. I don't like the energy. I don't like the superficial talk. I can't take it. What am I going to wear? I don't know what to wear. I don't know what you wear to the. I don't know what people are wearing to these things these days. Whatever. You know what? I don't even fit half the clothes I might wear to this party that I'm going to. What am I going to do? And not to mention, Susan's going to be there. Now, the last time I saw her, she was so freaking obnoxious. I couldn't believe what she said to me. Okay, so I gotta let Lester know about this so that when we're at the party, I can say, Lester, if you see Susan coming my way, you got to be paying attention to come over here and get me and steer me in another direction so that I'm not really near her, but I'm not being rude because she already thinks I'm a, you know. I'm super anxious. I'm overwhelmed. I'm not happy with myself that I put myself in this situation. You might say, I'm suffering. Anybody relate? Imagine all the stuff that's in here that we're doing that about. Whew, layers and layers and layers and layers and layers. Okay, because my mind did this, like I said, I'm suffering. And that is the Buddha's first noble truth. All of life is suffering. Sometimes we think suffering is my house burned down. My loved ones have passed away. I've been diagnosed with an illness. I've lost my job. Sometimes we think that's what suffering is, but I just described to you what suffering is, and I know you know what it is because you're in there, experiencing your own stuff. So I'm suffering because inside here, I'm anxious. Sometimes I'm insecure, I'm self-conscious, I'm worried, I'm scared, I'm confused, I'm overwhelmed, or I want things to be a certain way, I need them to be a certain way and they're not, so I'm disappointed, I'm messed up, things aren't okay because they're not the way I want them to be. So there's all this stuff going on inside and I'm in here trying to figure out how to make it be okay. And that's suffering. The second noble truth is the cause of all suffering is desire. Now, sometimes we don't really understand what desire means. The cause of all suffering is desire. What is desire? Desire is, I want things to be this way, and I don't want things to be that way. There you have it. Right? Otherwise known as preferences. I have preferences about how I want things to be. And all of these preferences create a self-concept. They create the personal mind. They create the ego, the psyche, lots of names for it. But the bottom line is, I become identified with that. All that stuff that was going on there, I'm in there, and I think that's who I am. B.F. Skinner says, we are the sum of our learned experiences. We are the sum of our learned experiences. I've identified with all the stuff that's going on inside of me, and I've forgotten who I am. Right? I'm outside the garden, working by the sweat of my brow. Believe me, all that business I was going through because I was invited to a party is not pleasant. That's a lot of work. And I got to talk to my friends about it and complain about it and get them on board about how bad parties are and who wants to dress up these days anyway. What's the alternative? What's the alternative? I notice that I'm in here. I'm noticing that I feel anxious. I'm noticing that I feel resistance. I'm noticing that I feel joy. I'm noticing that I'm trying to think up how I can get out of this party. Who is noticing? Who's noticing? In a lot of his talks, Michael Singer will say, "Hi, are you in there? Are you in there?" He said, so far, nobody's really said, no, I'm not in here. I'm in here. I'm in here. I'm aware of my thoughts. I'm aware of my emotions. And I'm aware of the outside world coming in through my five senses, right? I am awareness. Remember, in the beginning, I am consciousness. Another word for consciousness is awareness. So that means, kind of from a very high spiritual stance, I am the experiencer, not the experience, right? I'm the subject, not the object. And so that brings us kind of to what is consciousness. And so I know over the years I've shared these examples before, and I share them again because they're such powerful examples. Do we really understand what consciousness is? If I ask you, somebody's asking something. If I ask you if you are these flowers, if you're this music stand, or you're that screen, which one are you? Which one of those things are you? None of them. You're the one who sees. You're the one who sees these things. You are not these things. Have you ever looked in the mirror? 5 minutes ago. Yeah, less and less over time. Did you look in the mirror when you were 3? When you were 15? When you're 25? When you're 50? When you're 70? When you're 92? Does the image that you are looking at change? Does who's looking change? The consciousness that is aware of the reflection doesn't change. Do you dream at night? Sometimes we remember, sometimes we don't. But when you do remember, how do you know? How do you know you're dreaming? Because I'm in here as consciousness, and I experienced it. That's how I know. Consciousness is often associated with light, and we hear the expression, I am the light of consciousness, a lot. So let's think of ourselves as the light. Okay, consciousness is light. So as light, I am shining over here on a garbage dump, I'm shining over here on Disneyland, and I'm shining over here on this room. Am I what the light is shining on? No, I'm the light. So consciousness is focusing our attention on something, right? And consciousness never change, but the objects that I'm focusing the light on, the objects that I'm focusing my consciousness on can change, right? So those are the objects of consciousness, but I'm in here, I'm consciousness. I'm the awareness that's aware of these objects. So that helps us understand what consciousness is. So when Skinner says, I am the sum of my learned experiences, that's true in the human scene, that's true psychologically, but from a spiritual perspective, am I the sum of my learned experiences? No. No. I'm the consciousness that's aware of the sum of my learned experience. That's the path to freedom right there, kids. I'm the consciousness that's aware that I'm depressed. I'm the consciousness that's aware that I'm happy. I'm the consciousness that's aware that I'm anxious. I am the one who sees, and that is my true spiritual identity. I am consciousness experiencing reality. You could use that as something to contemplate for a long time, and it would change your interaction with every moment in front of you. I am consciousness experiencing reality. Do we usually experience reality? Hell no. We experience our reaction to reality. I'm not experiencing the moment in front of me. I'm experiencing my reaction to the moment in front of me. So when I realize that I'm consciousness experiencing reality, that I am the experiencer of reality, that state of consciousness, that place, is often referred to as being established in the seat of self. Have you heard that term before? I'm established in the seat of self. It means that I know that I am who I am, that I am consciousness, and everything that I experience is an object. So I just want to say this. When I meditate, sometimes when we meditate, we are taught to imagine I'm sitting by a stream, and as the thoughts go by, it's like they're a little stick, and I notice the stick, it's coming by, and I watch it go. And here comes another one, and I watch it go. I just observe these things going by, right? I imagine that my thoughts are clouds, and I look at the clouds, and I just notice that they're passing by. And that is how we become established in the seat of self. We remember that I'm the one who sees. So I start to free myself from my blockages that I've stored inside, those that have built the personal mind. I start to free myself from those. And I use my life. I use my daily life to let go of what is disturbing me or distracting me. I learn how to free myself from myself. Have any of you ever learned to play tennis, learned to play the piano, learned calculus, learned how to give a speech? We learn things. We learn how to free ourselves from ourselves. That's the good news. We can learn that. So here's something that's very important to consider. What is my intention? Is my intention more or better humanhood, as Joel would say? Is my intention to get what I want and avoid what I don't want? Or do I want to free myself from myself and realize my true spiritual identity? One works, the other one doesn't. They're not right or wrong. One just works and the other one doesn't. And we're in here living our lives, so we know it doesn't work. Right? If I'm being run by any of my preferences, I know it ain't working. So it's important to be honest with ourselves. And I invite you even to spend some time very seriously watching what's going on inside of me. Watch what's going on inside of you. Am I trying to rearrange the deck chairs on the Titanic? I'm telling you, we can spend our whole lives rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. Now, I can assure you that's a waste of a life. And sometimes if we ever feel like we're wasting our life, that's why. What we want is to get airlifted off the Titanic. We have a choice. I have a choice. The Buddhists call this working at the root. I can rearrange the chairs, or I can get the hell off. That's working at the root. That's freeing myself. So I commit to spiritual growth when I'm willing to let go of the stored blockages from the past and not continue to create more in the present moment. And I do this by relaxing and releasing. This is a technique that Singer teaches, and he always says, I don't teach techniques, but this is the main one, relaxing and releasing, which means letting go. When I have an inner disturbance and I'm aware of it, I relax through that initial resistance, and then I release the disturbed energy and I let it pass through. That's how I start to free myself. And it's not complicated. I just live my life and I pay attention. And when I notice an inner disturbance, I relax. I let go and I release. Years and years and years and years and years ago, decades ago, I heard Michael Beckwith say, 100% of spiritual growth is about letting go. I know I've said that 100 times. Reverend Laura says it 100 times. 100% of spiritual growth is letting go. And I can tell you after 25, 30 years of knowing that truth, it never stops going deeper. It's true. 100% of spiritual growth is about letting go. So I want to give you some examples for us to understand what letting go is. What does it mean to let go? So I'm living my life. I'm becoming more conscious. So as I'm moving through my life, I realize that I am feeling a disturbance inside. I have 4 choices. So as I'm sharing these with you, think about your own life and what you might do with these and how you use these. Because here's the deal. When we're unconscious, we don't even know we're doing this. When we're unconscious, we don't even know we're doing this. So the fact that I'm going to share this with you is going to help you be more conscious and notice what it is you're doing. Okay, I'm in an elevator. This is an example Singer gave in a talk I listened to this week, and it was so good. I'm in an elevator. There are 6 people on the elevator. The elevator is not that big, and there's a person standing by the control pushing the door open button anytime anyone comes near the elevator. Perfect situation. I'm uncomfortable. I am bugged. I'm claustrophobic. I'm in a hurry. I'm freaking out. Okay? There's really nothing wrong. When we're looking at reality, there's really nothing wrong, right? The elevator's rated for this many people. It's okay. The bottom line is I'm in here freaking out because I have a preference that we get the hell going. So, here's my first choice. I can express my discomfort, right? I'm on the elevator. I'm saying to the person at the thing, what the hell are you doing? Get your hands off the button. We're in a hurry. We all got places to go. Close the damn door. Anybody ever do anything like that? In other words, I can't handle it. Stop doing it. This is wrong. So I manifest my discomfort externally in an attempt to manipulate and control my environment. And here's the kicker, peeps. When I do that, I'm creating karma. Think about it. I just vomited all over people. All this disturbance that was inside, bleh, I just dumped it on people. And that leaves impressions. You kind of hope that 3 months down the road, you're not going for a job interview and you're being interviewed by the guy who was pushing the buttons. Okay. So, second choice, I suppress. What this looks like is just shut up, My God, just bite your tongue, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. Anybody ever suppress experiences we don't like? We push them down, it's not so healthy in there, and don't think we're not going to blow a gasket down the road and get involved in some more expressing and karma creating. Third option, I've become conscious enough to know to practice acceptance. So this is what that sounds like. I'm in the elevator, I'm freaking out, I'm saying to myself, I'm okay. I'm okay. I can handle this. This is what's happening in the moment. It doesn't have to be my way. And I start accepting the reality of the situation. Now, acceptance is higher than expressing and suppressing. We see that, right? Because when I'm accepting, I'm not creating more disturbances outside and inside. So I did good. I succeeded in creating less trouble, but that's not letting go. That's not surrendering. So here's what letting go is. I'm in the elevator, I'm freaking out. I'm conscious enough to know I'm freaking out. And I realize I don't want this inside me. I'm going to use this moment to go to God. Oh, I love that. I'm going to use this moment to go to God. I'm going to use this moment to grow spiritually. I'm going to use this moment to let go. I want to let go of the part of me that is creating this disturbance. That's what letting go is. And it's only when I do that that real spiritual growth takes place. I can make a really nice world by practicing acceptance. And if I practice acceptance each day, I'm not causing more trouble for myself. So that's a super place to start. However, I left the disturbance in there to come back up again. I must be willing to let go at the deepest root level. I must be willing to die daily. I must be willing to die daily. And that is why we have spiritual practices. Am I partaking in spiritual practices to create more and better humanhood? I want this, I need to do this is my goal, please pray for a new house, blah, 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 blah. Why? Why am I doing that? Because I'm not okay inside, and I think those things are going to make me okay. Right? So I have to be honest about that. Or are my spiritual practices geared toward developing the seat of self within myself that is so strong that I can't be swept away the moment I experience a disturbance? So that's what being seated in the self means. Now I'm going to wrap this up. I know I've gone over time, and that's how it rolls. I'm not here too often. As I practice letting go, I begin to free myself from myself. What happens when I do that? I rise. If you imagine a hot air balloon in the middle of a field, and it is tethered to the ground by ropes, I can do everything I want to do to try to make that balloon rise, but it ain't happening if I don't cut the tethers that are holding it down. So this spiritual work, the practice of letting go, releases those tethers, and what happens? The hot air balloon naturally rises. And that's why Michael Beckwith says 100% of spiritual growth is about letting go. Close your eyes just for a moment. And I just ask you to ask yourself again, who am I? Who am I? What is my true spiritual identity? Just notice what's coming up now. Thank you. You, every one of you, are a great being. And the great way is not difficult for those who have no preferences. The great way is not difficult for those who have no preferences. Reality is not personal. Everything just is. When I'm living in that awareness, I'm no longer a taker from the moment that's unfolding in front of me. If I'm trying to get something from the moment in front of me because I'm not okay, I'm a taker. But when I realize who I really am, I can now interact with the moment in front of me to raise the moment. That's the purpose of our life. I'm here to raise the moment. Joel Goldsmith would call this, my life is a blessing and a benediction. I'm now in service to the moment. Wow. I mean, imagine what that feels like. That's our true spiritual identity. I become a giver, and my life unfolds in front of me, and I don't resist it. I dance with it. I'm able to actually see the moment in front of me for the isness that it is. So awakening mystical consciousness is experiencing a profound shift in awareness where we realize our true spiritual identity. Who am I? I am that I am. I am that I am. I am consciousness experiencing reality. And I will close with this, the words of our beloved Joel Goldsmith. And the I will rise up if I resist not. The I will rise up if I resist not. Be still. Don't fight the danger. Let go. Let the I am that I am take over. Namaste. So I invite you just to close your eyes as we enter into prayer. And I just simply give thanks for this moment. I give thanks for the consciousness that is available right here and right now, the God being that each of us is. And I give thanks for the greater realization of that. I give thanks for remembering, for knowing that I am that I am. And I know that I am one with all of life, that I am always in my perfect place, experiencing reality. I allow the experiences of my life to come in, to deeply touch me, and to pass through. And I automatically become a greater being as a result of it. And so I let go. I let go. I use my life to free myself. I pay attention to when I am not comfortable, and I relax and release and let these blockages free. And then the energy can rise up. Then I automatically start experiencing my true nature. And my life becomes an experience of joy, inspiration, passion, possibility, love, high energy, bliss. The I that I am is Satchidananda, which means truth, consciousness, bliss, eternal conscious bliss. That is who I am. And I welcome that. I take that into my soul and say yes to that and allow my inner guidance to guide me each and every day as I move through my life to continue to relax, to release, to let go, and to free myself. And I will find myself back in the garden, one with the divine. And my life is a blessing and a benediction every moment. And the joy is astounding. That's the way it is, and I let it be, and so it is.
I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealing I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's is revealed and I am whole.
Let's give it up for Reverend Colleen again. Woo! I couldn't help but feel a difference singing I Am Letting Go after that talk. All right, now is the time we have to support our community financially through your gifts and offering. We have several ways that you can give electronically if that works for you, and we are grateful to receive your cash and check donations here today. And so if you would, just put your hands over your heart, and let's repeat our blessing together. This gift I give goes forth from me.
Goes forth from me.
Does amazing and miraculous things.
Does amazing and miraculous things.
And returns to me in kind.
And returns to me in kind.
Pressed down and overflowing.
Pressed down and overflowing.
What are we
Money.
singing, Justin?
Money's coming.
Money's coming
Yes,
to me.
it's back.
All right. Words are on the screen if you'd like to sing with us.
Money is a-coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is a-coming to me. Money is a-coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is a-coming to me. Sing it now. Money is a-coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is a-coming to me. Money is a-coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is a-coming to me. Every time I open my heart, I'll receive all that I need, knowing that God heals my soul. I'll release and let it flow. Money is a-coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is a-coming to me. Sing it now. Money is a-coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is a-coming to me. Money is a-coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is a-coming to me. Money is a-coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is a-coming to me. And I have all I need. And it's all inside of me. I just ask and let it go. And let spirit rain the flow. Money is a-coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is a-coming to me.
Oh, and we are so grateful for everything that we've received. We know that this entire donation blesses our community, goes forth from us, does a wonderful and amazing things in our world, and returns to us blessed and multiplied. And so it is. All right, let's hear from David. We got a treat for you.
Things are changing around me now. Things I knew are unfamiliar somehow. Nothing is certain, it seems so strange. Nothing is certain except for the change. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see. Like a river flowing ever to a greater sea. You gotta rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Letting go of all of my plans, they slip away like water through my hands. No place to anchor, I'm
drifting at sea. Waves of change are rolling over me. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see. Like a river flowing ever to a greater sea. Got to rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Everything is changing all the way. Let it move you. Take me even higher to the dreams I never carry me to the unknown, far from the comforts and cages of home. Without my past, without my shame, a new horizon is calling my name. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see. Like a river flowing ever to a greater sea. Got to rise a little higher, now I can see. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Yes, rise a little higher, now I can see. Like a river flowing ever to a greater sea. Got to rise a little higher, let the change, let it carry me. Let it carry me. Thank you. Justin.
Fabulous. Woo! Thank you. Beautiful guy. Thank you, guys. Colleen found that song, and they learned it in record time. So beautiful for us. Thank you. All right, we have just a few announcements here. First up, I'd like to thank all of the wonderful people who donated to our Dress for Success event. I have to say it was a success. I think Kaylee said it was about 450 pounds of clothes. So there were 3 vehicles full of clothing. So it was wonderful, wonderful experience. So we'll look forward to doing that again next year. The class that was scheduled to start this week, the Poetry Room, has been postponed till January. If you're interested in that, the details are on the website, and we can talk to Kaylee in the back about that if you're interested in signing up for that in January. It's going to be on Tuesday nights. We are very excited to announce we are having a community event on December 14th, right after service. This is going to be a wonderful experience of what we're calling our Merry Market, where we're going to have beloved people from the community making crafts and wonderful things for you to partake of and buy for perhaps Christmas gifts or things that you just want for yourself. I know that's how I always roll. Forget the Christmas gifts. This is what I want. And the food is going to be a fundraiser for our youth church. For our youth and our young adults are going to be providing hot dogs, chips, sodas, cookies, and hot chocolate for sale. And we'd love for you to stay and have lunch with us and do a little fundraiser for our community, maybe buy some wonderful gifts for your families and friends. And so keep your eye out for that. If you are interested in being a vendor for that, also keep your eye out for the information that's going to be coming soon about how to sign up for a vendor table for that. Our Walking the Path group meets again on Tuesday mornings, every Tuesday here in the sanctuary at 10 a.m. It's a wonderful experience of taking our philosophy just a little bit deeper and applying it in your life. We start with the Science of Mind magazine's daily reading and see where the conversation goes from there. And it's a wonderful experience. Come as you can. It's a drop-in group, so you're welcome to come anytime. We have our Fun and Games, which is the second Friday of the month, which I didn't bother to look up the date. It's the second Friday of the month. So, I don't know, whenever it is. All right, and finally, we have a moment of prayer available in our prayer room right across the hall here. Our practitioners of the day, Karen Dumpy, will be standing there at the door to guide you in, and we'll have practitioners available to give you a personal one-on-one prayer if you're interested in having that. Would you stand, please? And if you're so inclined, grab somebody's hand, nicely and gently. And if you would repeat after me, there is only one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. And so it is. Have a beautiful week, everyone. Yes. It's so it is.
Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. 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 Have a great week, everybody. Blessings.